Hi everyone, it's Mark here from Newcastle Hypnotherapy, and I've just been working with a lovely lad called Callum who's had a good result with his anxiety treatment, and he's just going to give us a little bit of a testimonial just to let you know what we go through. So hi Callum. So first
Hello.
of all, Callum, first question for you, what is it that made you decide to book with me to help with your anxiety?
So I'd been through anxiety treatment from the age of 15. I tried cognitive behavioral therapy twice with limited success, and I'd came home one day recently with some anxiety medication. Had a big sort of talk with my parents, and eventually decided, I didn't want to go down that route. So we sort of found out about Hypnotherapy Newcastle and decided to give it a go.
Good, okay. So what was happening in your life at that time that made you decide that you need to look for an alternative to medication to sort the anxiety out?
So I was basically sort of riddled with intrusive thinking and anxiety every day. So I'd be sort of presented by my mind with all sorts of uncertainty, unpleasant thinking when I was trying to sort of do the things that I love the most, like my music and things like that. And just because of all of the sort of possible side effects and things, I really didn't want to try medication. Yeah.
Good. And you mentioned that you've tried to fix your anxiety with other methods in the past. Which ones had you tried?
Um, so I did a talking therapy twice, once with the NHS and once with my university. Sort of limited success for a while, but sort of it always felt that like I'd regress eventually.
Right. Okay. And what were your thoughts about hypnosis and coaching to fix anxiety before you got in touch?
So I certainly liked the idea because I felt that I consciously I could never solve my anxiety because I was always going round in a loop about certain techniques, but then I'd get anxiety about the techniques, and then the techniques would become null and void. So I like the idea that the hypnosis would be doing something to the subconscious. I'd be getting some help behind the scenes.
Good. Okay. And how have you felt the experience has been since you've started working with me, and how has it helped you?
So sort of Mondays have been like my sort of day of the week, really, the day I look forward to, because it's great to be able to talk about everything, to be given sort of solutions to that problem. And yeah, it's given us a really good daily routine. I use the hypnosis every day, and it sets me up for the week, really.
Good. Okay. And we've done all this over video session because of lockdown. Have you found using the video sessions a good way of doing this sort of therapy?
Yeah, it's been really really handy, really no problems. It's just exactly as if someone was in the room. They're just on the other end of the phone.
Good. Okay. And now, how do you feel after the sessions? How would you say your reduction of anxiety and intrusive thoughts has gone?
So as I was saying earlier, I believe that sort of from when I started would be around sort of 100%. It's the worst anxiety I've had in my life so far, and as of sort of this week, like my final session, I'm down to 20% in every day, and I think it's only going to continue to drop.
Good. So 80% is quite a big reduction in just 4 sessions. Did you think you'd get that sort of result so quickly?
No, if I'm honest with you, I thought it would take a lot longer than this. I was amazed by the results. Yeah.
Good. Okay. So now that you've managed to reduce the anxiety right down and you're working to get rid of it for good over the next couple of weeks, how has this affected your life? How do you see your future now?
So this is just going to change like so much of what I do, because as I've told you, I'm a practicing musician. I used to get a lot of anxiety when I was either sort of working with music, performing, listening, and in the future I'm an aspiring teacher. So like music's going to be my career, really, and just to not have to worry about all these irrationalities and just being able to get on with what I love, you know, it's going to change my life, really.
Good.
Really is.
And what would you say to other people who are sort of sitting on the fence about maybe going forward and using this method for treatment?
I think if you've tried other things and it hasn't worked for you, then I think you would definitely, you should do what I've done, because I was left sort of 5 weeks ago feeling like there was nothing that could treat me, and then here I am, sort of 80% less anxiety within 4 weeks. It's definitely something I'd recommend.
That's great. Cheers for that. And finally, what's been the most important thing for you going through this process to reduce that anxiety down so much?
So certainly the hypnotic track that you get to take away has been so important, because it's not like I'm doing one session every week. It's like I'm doing it every day. I do it at the same time every day, and it's just sort of reinforcing the new patterns of relaxation to the brain instead of anxiety. So now, if something that used to, you know, put me in a rut for a week crops up, I can just sit and I can just watch it go. It's like magic. It really is.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for that, for giving us a testimonial. We do get lots of people who sit on the fence and don't know whether it's going to work for them, so that should help them. And for anybody out there who's wanting to maybe talk to us, we can do a free strategy call. So if you look for the link below, just click on that, book a time, and we can have a chat and show you what will work for you. So thanks again to Callum. And
Thank you.
thank you.